Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This is my first ever playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and before Repa gets ahead of herself, Phase 6 involved making of Doric's system parts will be a bit tricky. With preparation prepared, Repa take a quick break from inspecting. The reason why I did up to Phase 5 of this game, and this level, was because... You're talking? Oh, it's Valdi. Valdi is with us. We're about to do a Valdi quest. There's a bunch of Ascension quests that you can do, not always in a row. The sound of this place is actually pretty great. But there are actually two we can do exactly right now, and there's another few that we're going to have to look back and try and do also. I like the Ascension quests, because so far they have been a bit meaty. They have meant a bit, and they've been a bit chunky.
What happened?
Here we go.
We're standing 1 minute and then flop onto ground.
What?
You're overreacting, don't you think? I'm just exhausted, that's all.
You've been pushing yourself too hard.
Workload's pretty intense right now. I've got to do my part to keep the colony running.
Is it really that bad?
We used to get support based on how well the Levna squadrons performed in battle. The castle provided for us. So now we have to work like a mudder to make up the shortfall.
Oh, makes sense. See, like
Why
we were
didn't
seeing a
you
lot of
tell
consequence of what we did.
Didn't think I needed to. I thought I could manage well enough by myself. Now that stink of untruth.
I have to. That stink of untruth is something I have to use for now on.
Hey! You don't want to act dependable to get on good side of Valdi. Tried hard not to show weakness.
Is that true?
What does it matter? Fact is, I can't be lying down on the job.
Look, we get that you're under a lot of pressure. What is it that needs doing, anyhow?
Dispatching of Levnesses to Colony Lambda.
Okay. I mean, we could do it. Can
so
we?
You're lending out Kavesi Levnesses to
Maybe we
Agnes?
can't?
That's right. Even after they've served their purpose in battle, the Levnesses themselves can still function.
Okay.
I wanted to get as much use out of them as I could. So he say, but now look at sorry state of him. Where Papa also been showing you that ropes as little side project. Oh, you were teaching me?
Let me help. I'd love to.
And like this for Valdi as well. Like,
Give me a job to do.
Huh?
he's like the leader of this whole colony, and it
well,
feels
if
like, you
you
know,
ask
sometimes
me.
he's just kind of going around
How
and
about handling the Levna
having
shipment I was
fun.
talking
You know what I
about?
mean? Yeah, we'll do it.
Once you get them there, it's just a matter of delivering them to the commander.
Sure thing. I can do that.
Incidentally, what need does Commander Izzard have with Kavesi Levnesses?
I'm not 100% on the details, but he wants them for some kind of survey.
Levnesses to scout something out. I wonder what's going on at Lambda.
It's crazy to go all this way as well without doing another Valdi quest, but he was like our first real hero after, I guess, Ethel.
Right?
Right.
Be thorough, yeah? Oh, but, don't push it too hard.
We'll push it as far as we needed to go.
Fine. You just take a lie down and make sure you're all rested up. So then, off to Colony Lambda we go.
I mean, yeah, here we go. Here's an Ascension quest. It has to feel kind of bad from Valdi's perspective.
The colony relations changed.
You know, like, he's having a great time. You know, he's the leader of this whole colony, but he's not putting in the work as other people are. I didn't mean to do that, but hey, look, we can just go to the Pentadas region, which is here. Colony Lambda, just go straight to Colony Lambda. There it is, I'm a mechanic. There's a bunch of side quests we're gonna have to do here as well. It depends on, like, I think, like, there's one we can do with Xeon as well. We have to, like, return to other colonies as well with the characters that were from that colony, which means that we're probably gonna have to return to Colony Tau with Juniper as well. Quite a few things we're gonna have to do, which isn't a problem at all. Like, I think that'll just be a fun thing to do, especially after the crazy while that we've had, you know, for now, like... Hello, Izzard. How are you? I love as well that when you're don't have in your party, you'll see like
We're here with the Levnesses you ordered.
if you don't see them, if they're not in your party, you'll see them traveling around their own colony. It's actually really cool.
I appreciate how readily you accepted our request. Thank you.
No problem.
But I must say, I hadn't expected you to deliver them in person, Commander.
Yeah, sorry about that. We had to improvise. Oh, you know how to operate them, right? Our guys normally do the piloting.
We've hired pilots for that very reason. Though, we wouldn't mind getting some pointers.
Oh, that's great. Our pilots have been wanting to chat with you too. Anything you need to know, just ask.
Glad to hear it.
Commander Izzard, I hear you're using the Levnesses for some sort of survey. Care to divulge?
Yes, about that. We've observed recently that our water sources around the colony are being rapidly depleted.
Okay.
So you're using them to investigate?
No. In fact, the survey branch has already identified the cause. It's the ansels living at the top of the Great Falls.
Okay, let's do it. Let's kill them.
Ansels? But their natural habitat
I shouldn't go to
should be
killing
the
right away.
Orion Mountains.
Indeed. And their presence here has been affecting the flora. We're particularly concerned about their laying waste to the cure grass we use to treat our troops.
That's an issue, all right.
So you want to take those overgrown feather brains out of the picture? That it?
Pretty much.
Which is why you need powerful Levnesses. You're looking a bit worse for wear there, Izzy. You been running yourself ragged too?
Izzy is a great nickname too.
Too.
My lieutenant's also been burning himself out.
Oh.
Noah?
Yeah.
We'll help you out too.
This is gonna be a big
appreciate
thing.
the offer, but
Yeah.
I think
God.
You underestimate
At this
this
stage,
job,
like,
and
Jesus
you're
Christ,
going
let
to
us
add
help
to
you
our
guys.
possession too.
We've been doing
But
this
it's
for a
shame.
while now.
No? It'll
Yeah,
make life
exactly,
easier.
Valdi. Exactly.
Valdi's really worried about him.
Could be a nice little excursion. No one's gonna complain.
I'm not gonna complain anyway.
all right then. If it's no trouble. We'll have this issue sorted in no time flat with you on board.
Easy peasy. Just let us at him.
I look forward to this, Commander Valdi.
So we just have to go kill these ansels. I mean, we could have done this no problem. Ansels.
Hey, tell me something. Are you and Izzard pals, Tayo?
I wouldn't exactly say pals.
Pals.
The commander is more akin, perhaps, to your chief status.
It's so nice having Valdi in the, and it's like he was like again like like 20 hours ago, maybe even more, was the last time we saw Valdi. You know what I mean? And it's so interesting to be back here with him now. Can we just jump down here into the water? Is that what we can do? Is there water there? That's what it is. I'm a mechanic, right? Yeah, I think we can just probably jump down here. Cascade from... Oh, yeah, right here. This is like right across from it. Because there actually is a big lake here. It's actually really beautiful if you remember correctly. Yeah, it's right here. We're still playing as Senna because this outfit is still like the coolest thing ever. I love the martial artist class. It's actually really fun to use, and not only that, but like it's really fun to have in the party as well if you wanted to be in the party.
Is that Otto breaking clams?
I imagine that this quest is probably going to be, if we can check the level before we do anything. 42, yeah, we're probably going to steamroll this mission. But a lot of times you're probably supposed to go back and do these earlier. Just where we are. But I'm very happy to have Valdi back with us
The
on the
ansels are
team.
sighted a bit further up, right?
That's right. There are skeeter nests around here as well.
Skeeter nests.
Wait, is that...
That
This
is
one's gonna be tough.
I am
Is this who thinks he's in so much trouble?
the craziest of the ansel triplets. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. I am. What are they all foreign ansels? I thought that was like a name, no, but I guess not. I am other foreign ansel, the craziest of the three ansel triplets. I wear crazy outfits, and I go crazy at nighttime when my owner is asleep. I am the third foreign ansel, and I am the most sophisticated of all of them.
This'll keep you going.
And we're just gonna kill him. The end of him. That was tough. That would have been tough if we were level 40. That would have been fucking mental.
That looks like them all.
They won't be tearing up the cure grass any longer. I hope that now... their fighting days are finally over.
Valdi, pleased to look. Such pretty, pretty flowers.
They are very pretty.
Oh, wow. But it's such a tiny patch of them.
You think those ansel got them or something?
No, those flowers are from the Orion Mountains. And they don't normally grow in this region.
Well, how then?
Maybe it's just as Uni said. Maybe the ansels carried the seeds and they ended up here.
That's nuts. They probably had the seeds stuck in their feathers. And they just happened to land here. Still, of all the places they could have bloomed.
It's just random chance, Uni. Not like they grew here on purpose.
So it was like this,
Only question.
I guess, pollination through like animals.
They did choose. They
Yeah?
chose to bloom up here. They never gave up.
Oh, Valdi.
They're just like me.
Yeah. My boy. My boy Valdi. Valdi.
This world, it lives and breathes, just like me.
It's a nice way to look at it.
Happy revelation?
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's always going to just be my boy. Always going to be my boy.
I never thought we'd be able to find a serious anemone here.
So then we have to go back and talk with Commander Izzard, which we can totally do, no problem whatsoever. Go back to Commander Izzard and say hi in Colony Lambda. I wonder if there's also an Ascension quest for Izzard too, which means you can also raise the war mechanic past a 10 if we do this too. The war mechanic, the war medic, the war mechanic. War mechanic sounds pretty cool too.
I see it went well. We've already received your report.
About the ansel's impact on the environment.
It's all good. Our survey branch will be monitoring the situation carefully.
Then how about we leave the Levnesses here? Could you give us an update if you happen to find out anything new?
You feeling okay there, Val?
Valdi's...
You sound like you're interested in something that's not 11.
Yeah, not mechanical
Oh,
at least.
come on. They're adapting to their environment by themselves. It's such an amazing phenomenon. How could I possibly pass it up?
True.
How indeed. The most feared mechanic in Kevis. So wide-eyed and innocent.
Huh?
Up until we met in person, I pictured you as a cold, ruthless commander who would stop at nothing to achieve victory.
That's the Colony 30 consul's fault.
Yeah. Valdi himself's got nothing but Levness on the brain.
Hey, that's mean. Well, perhaps you're right. I've been blindly sending Levnesses to their destruction.
But you're only looking at one aspect of the whole. Aren't you furthering a large-scale project for a new model? I hear it's a type of Levness designed for a wholly different purpose.
Huh? How'd you hear about that?
The survey branch has eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, look at me and the fancy spy network I used to work for.
Uni will always give
You're
Tyad a
talking
hard
about
time.
Doric. He's my friend.
Oh yeah,
When
Doric.
he's finished, you've got to come visit.
I kind of want to finish Doric.
I look forward to building a lasting friendship with Colony 30.
And Doric.
I'd be happy to accept your assistance in the future.
Great, I can't wait. Good news all round, huh? Phew.
And then we have to go back and talk to Uzette.
Uzette has so...
This is like been like, I don't know, like this is again, the Ascension mission seemed to be like a lot shorter than seemed to be a lot shorter than the actual like main hero quest, which makes sense because you're like, I guess you already know the heroes and it's just trying to get them to like go forward in their next like mission or whatever. But I don't know, like it's cool. It's cool. For now anyway. For now, we'll see how I feel in a week's time when I'm doing 52 of these. But like, it's cool to see Valdi, yeah, like care about something that's not Levness's, care about something that like is living and breathing, care about something in the environment as well. It's pretty freaking cool. Uzette, we did it, brother.
I'm back!
Hey, you taking it easy now?
Yeah,
Good. Good, and we did it.
you were gone for some time. It wasn't just a quick there and back.
Yeah, one thing led to another.
Well, that was a dash.
Sorry to butt in. Uzette! The Nopod are in a real tizzy. Won't stop moaning about the lack of Levnite. Oh, they finally gone and used it up.
Is it important?
It's an ore we use for Levness maintenance. Tune them up with it and they're gliding like they're on ice.
We're already negotiating with Colony 4 to get us some of theirs. I, don't suppose you could try to smooth things over with the crew, just for the time being.
Oof. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Uzet, you know that transmission we received earlier? Well, there's a problem. How much is this guy juggling?
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's
And
not
that's kind of
much
like where
point in him
we're
trying to
getting to
recuperate
Valdi
here
too,
when
you
he
know?
keeps getting pestered like this.
What? What do you mean? You can't erase a shipment?
Ah, I wasn't privy to the details. All I know is that some guy called Solon from Colony 4 told us to tell you.
Hey, Noah.
I know what you're thinking.
We'll do it.
Let's
Like
take
Valdi.
this to Colony 4.
Valdi, I would help you anything, and you know I would.
Hey, the colony relations
What's
team.
going on in Colony 4 exactly?
Let's go to Solon and the supply team.
Like, the thing is, like, it's one of my favorite aspects about this game with the characters. Like, I talked about it briefly in a previous episode, but there was a conversation. It's not here, and this is Colony 4, isn't it? No, it's not Colony 4. Colony 4 is a different one, isn't it? Colony 4 is Florida's region? Yep. That's Ethel's colony. But I talked about in like a previous episode how like it kind of reminds me of Kenma in Monster. How like everyone we interact with, we kind of just make their lives a little bit better and we kind of give them a little bit more hope. While also like, you know, dragging ourselves out of the dirt as we're meeting people too. And that's why helping Valdi has been so much fun.
Let's grab something.
For me anyway. The monster's not even reaching Baron Knoll apparently. And one of our guys got attacked recently too, right? We've got to do something and fast. Hurting monsters. Cool.
Got it all memorized.
These are not good tidings. Especially when we're so swamped.
Excuse me, are you Solon?
Huh? Ah, yes. How may I help you?
How may we help you?
My shipment to Colony 30. I was told that you couldn't send it, and I was hoping to find out why.
Did you run into an issue?
Well, we sent some of our compeers to Dana Desert, but we haven't heard from them since. I can't exactly leave my post, so I was deliberating as to how we should proceed.
I mean, we
You said
can
the
help
desert,
again.
Right? Anywhere in particular?
The richest Levnite veins can be found by a landmark known as Glamrock, so you might try there.
That seems like enough to go on, right?
We'll head out there to look for them.
You do this?
I mean, it's us.
We can't just ignore someone in need.
Yeah.
And besides, we need to get our hands on that Levnite.
Well then, thank you very much. I hope to hear good news from you.
So now we're helping out these guys as well. How far is it, I wonder?
That sounds kind of worrying.
It's not that far. We should probably just travel, like, walk there. Because, like, we don't get to walk around as much. You know, we never just walk.
I'm starved. Let's grab something.
You're always hungry. Oh, yeah, food works now, apparently. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. 1 shower every 2 days. Ew. Calvin, how else would you do it when you're rationing water? I can still say ooh. Things can make sense and also be ooh. You know what I mean? Things can make perfect sense and also be the most disgusting thing you've ever heard in your life. You should shower every day. Now, I'm not saying you should wash your hair every day. That's a whole different story. You will just ruin your hair if you wash it every single day. So I would say... Oh, it worked. I thought I was about to fall. I was going to cry.
Whoa! And
Nice, nice. That like, think about that. That was like at the start of the game. She terrifies me when she makes it's like that noise sounds like she's dying. Ah, ah. Maybe I shouldn't make those noises though. So Maybe that's not what we should be doing here today. Fly. Oh no, we're not singing. Sorry, I thought I was doing karaoke. Man, it's so weird how this was like Colony 4 was like one of the first parts of the game. Remember these guys? And we remember having problems with these guys? Do you remember back at the start of the game we were having problems? And we're like, oh my god, I suck. Oh my god. That was like part 7. Like, I was like, oh, I'm so bad at this. Oh my god, it's so weird to think about now. That's so weird to think about now. Because like now we never have problems in any battle. Like there hasn't been problems in a battle in a long time.
It just spat something out.
These level 16 guys as well. Like I just remember having like such big issues with like all of these things. Which means at some point we can go back and defeat some big boys. Defeating some chunkers is probably one of the best things you can do in Xenoblade after you're finished all that stuff. Like I said in the previous episode though, like, you know, I know for a fact I'm gonna probably beat the final boss. I don't know, maybe I won't, and hopefully I won't. Beat the final boss in probably like easier fashion than most people because like my characters are pretty high level. The funny thing is like it's all I'm doing is like just leveling up a camp and that's it. Like I'm playing the game. I'm actually not even close to grinding. I like sometimes will spend hours like literally not touching an enemy. That's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Maybe walking isn't the best idea in the world. I think you should leave. We don't want you no more. No, maybe walking is a good idea because it's a map, part of the map I don't have cleared out. Jenny, you should leave. Here we go now. And like, all I'll say is like, and I'll say it in the video as well, for anyone who complains, you know, you're just not, I'm never gonna reply to you again. There's a difference between like, you know, if I'm just to beat the game and then someone goes, well, you know, it wasn't this fun to watch, I'm just gonna be like, you know, see you later. No point. Moving on, like, you know, moving on. I was also asked, like the thing is, I don't know how extensive the post game in this game is. If there's a post game and it matters to the story, and like I know sometimes when people say a post games matter to the story, it could literally be like one cutscene and people are like, yeah, but like it's like the most important part of the whole story, like, you know, it's the most important part. And really, it's just not. And what I mean by that is like usually like. Oh yeah, come here, actually. Like, why not? Like, these guys are our level. Get some CP in this. Who's attacking us that has a higher level? Why are you playing that music? We're like the same level. Don't play that music, I'm worried. This is called Energy Grenade, my favorite move in the whole game. Not really, though. I mean, like, yeah, fighting enemies the same level as us is fun too. Like, I think the only time like I'm ever like, oh, shut up, like, was when like someone will like try to treat me like I'm like 5 or something. Like, it rarely happens nowadays. No, not you. This person right here, here we go. Like, where like someone will be like, if you do this part of the game that you didn't plan on doing, you'll get loads of views. And it's like, man, that doesn't, like, I'm not 2. Like, come on, Calvin, you get the views. It's like, I'm not 10 years old. Like, that happened a lot with the Undertale genocide route. Where like it was constantly like people being like, hey, oh, this is gonna get you, like, you're gonna get so many subscribers if you do this. And I'm like, don't you think I know that, first of all? And second of all, I'm not 7. We'll be okay. Whatever we choose to do in this, we choose to do in this. let's aggro these guys as well. Let's aggro all of them. Can we aggro this big boy as well? Is that an enemy or is that not an enemy? That doesn't seem to be an enemy. Okay. I was wondering, just because I was like, should we destroy it as well? Like, we have a chain attack, so we have everything ready, you know? We got him. Conquered those boys anyway. I love this class. That was pretty for a sniper. I could have sworn that big boy was going to be like an enemy though, or something we could fight. If not, like, it's fine. Like, we'll just end it here. But it was kind of fun, like, taking on a bunch of enemies that are a little bit harder to defeat. And I feel like our team is okay. It's never going to be like the glory days where we had, like, that party that was, like, destroying everything. Oh, do you remember that party? I should probably look up that video to get back to there, because I talk about that all the time, and I really would like to get back to that. That was, like, my... Glam Rock! I just know it was Glam Rock. But yeah, I'm, at this moment, Cal Calvi himself. I took on 4 extra hours at work. It just so happens those 4 extra hours are all concentrated at the end of the day. So, like, I'll be staying an extra hour every single day. So, like, there's no chance of me, like, at all, like, even less chance, like, being able to, like, not bulk record videos. And I feel like that's not your problem, by the way. That's not your problem. I'm not trying to, like, put problems onto you guys. It's not even a problem. It's like, it's just like, okay, I record videos, I hang out with my friends, I draw a little bit if I get the time, and I work. It's just my life, and that's grand. I eat food as well, apparently. I watch House of the Dragon every week. I'm watching Better Call Saul. You don't, no, you're like level 33. Come on, please. I never got to fight you at the tournament. Man, this is so cool in the rain as well, though. Where are we going? Leave us if you can't climb up here. This has been a long trip.
Hey, get a load of this.
But I thank you guys for your patience. I know sometimes the cliffhangers can be a bit rough. I haven't seen the reaction yet to the cliffhanger of the end of chapter 5. But I'm imagining that, like, you're gonna get a lot of people being like, oh no. Not in a bad way, just like being like, oh, I want to see the next part so bad. And, like, to me, it's like, it's a great part of the game. Chapter 5 in general was just incredible. And there we have it over here. That was a long trip. Those white snakes, like, creep me out. And snakes don't creep me out. Snakes are cute. Snakes are adorable, you know what I mean?
There they are.
We'll have this sorted out in a jiffy.
Let's rush them down.
Fine by me.
Everyone attack the same one, as usual. This freaking martial artist freaking thing, guys. I'm sorry. Like, it's the idea of ever taking it off now would be so bad. It would be painful. It'd be something I'm not prepared to do.
Are you all right? I really thought it was over for us. You're lifesavers. You truly are.
Never seen critters like that before. They really caught us off guard.
What a pretty voice.
Yeah, it's weird that those monsters were there.
One would usually expect them to reside in their natural habitat. above the Great Cot Falls.
So they decide to move house?
This isn't walking distance we're talking here.
They'd have had to have migrated from their old territory. After what happened to those mountains, the Ansels must have tried to take shelter beneath the Great Falls.
I'll bet that's what pushed these guys out. And then they moseyed on over here to the desert.
Solon just gave us an update. You're here to pick up the Levnite? If you want, we can just give it to you here. Saves your trip back to Colony 4, right?
You sure? Well, thanks.
This will at least take
I love how
one
everyone's
thing off
helping
you
each other
today.
as well. It's like really good.
See? I can get things done when I put my mind to it.
Of course.
We're done with the Levnite issue too. Back to Colony.
It's kind of, I know, like again, it's kind of like what Valdi needs as well, to be like, to feel super helpful, not just feel helpful, to feel needed too. Because like, I think that's definitely like, been something that like has been weighing on his mind as well. I'm the leader of this colony, but I'm not the most reliable person, or not the most like, useful person here. Even though I love Valdi with all my heart.
Hold up. That Levnis.
Hey, Commander. Good to see you back.
Hey, Zuza. This little buddy's the Levnis we lent Izzard, isn't it? Doesn't he want it anymore?
To thank us for your offer of cooperation with Colony Lambda, they've sent us a fair bit of supplies and food.
Nice.
Wow. All this. I'll need to thank him a bunch.
Ah, Commander, there you are. Guess what? Colony 4 just approached us with a deal to receive regular shipments of Levnite from them.
Awesome.
What? What? What?
That's adorable.
Tell everyone.
And just like that, it would appear that the bond between our respective colonies has been restored.
Nice one.
And you did that, Valdi.
Huh?
He hasn't even realized, has he? Come on, man!
Yeah, you did
Everyone
this.
together, Valdi.
I did?
It's really quite amazing. Even though you're all doing different things, you help each other out in all sorts of different ways.
Yeah.
That's right. And when there's something missing, it always has a knock-on impact somewhere else. Sometimes you don't notice something's awry until after that effect has manifested itself.
Ah. You know, the world's kind of like a Levnis, isn't it?
Is it Valdi?
It's like a mesh of so many different parts.
Yeah.
All interconnected. And because it's made up of all these different things and people, it moves. It's alive.
Yeah.
So then, Valdi and Manana are also belong to parts of world?
Not just us. My buddies here are too.
Not just some tools to be used, eh?
Right, they're not. I'm just reaching for ideas right now. But hey, I'm a mechanic. And if the world's like a Levnis, then I sure as Spark should be able to fix it.
Yeah. That's
I'll make
such a
new
great way of
tomorrow,
looking at it,
where
Valdi.
we can all live in harmony.
Yes.
Ambitious goal for Grease Monkey, but willing to keep on radar with much giving of side-eye.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Was not compliment.
Well, I believe in you, mate. You're Kevis's #1 mechanic, after all. You can't argue with that.
Shucks.
Okay then, let's report into Uzette, shall we?
I mean, I'm really proud of Valdi for this as well, but also that's such a fantastic way of looking at it.
Relations changed.
Like, and it's also like, you know, like what I feel about like the world today as well, man. Like, first of all, we're all wanted, but second of all, like, you know, if one person kind of drops out, you know, especially if that person is needed, you know, everything falls apart. You're only as strong as, like, and I don't think it's weakest link, but you need all the links in the chain, right? And it also feels nice to be wanted as well, and Valdi's seeing what it feels like to be like that too, and also what it's like to have everyone working together too.
Uzette.
Shouldn't you be lying down?
Nah, I'm feeling way better. I'm not just putting on a brave face for you guys, okay? I'm not.
Uh-huh. All right. If you say so.
Thanks for always getting us out of trouble, Yuzette.
What? Where'd this come from?
Turns out this guy's actually more thoughtful than you give him credit
Yeah,
for.
of course he is. Of course he is.
From now on, I'm helping you with your chores.
Oh.
Let's both do the best we can.
That's
And
great.
Make some of the finest Levnesses the world has ever seen.
Sure, count on it. As if, over my dead body.
Huh?
If I trust you with anything, things are gonna get way out of hand.
You don't get to speak to
casually
Valdi
go
like
and
that, I'm gonna
extend the
punch you.
leases on Levnis rentals. You plain give away the materials that we cracked down on after we caught those guys illegally hoarding. Every time you give a report, my blood runs cold. Think about how I feel trying to manage this stuff.
Right. Sorry. Still, I'm glad to see you're feeling well enough to give me a
Valdi
telling
just
off.
moving on right away is so him as well.
Glad, but I'm seething with rage here.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's such a him thing.
So, I guess none of this really sorted out Yuzette's workload problem, did it?
Yeah, I guess not. But maybe this is a good way for them to mesh in the end.
Probably.
Remember what Issa told us? That you can't just look at one aspect of the whole. I think that's how it is with Colony 30.
And there we go. We have another. We have Ascension quest done. Nice. Which means you could totally get someone to equip War Medic like right now, and I'm actually all for that. In fact, I think.
Leave the healing to me.
I think that's fine. I think it's perfect. Wait, hold on a second. What are you? Hold on a second. What are you? You're strategist, so you could also be a War Medic. Trying to rank it up. 2 War Medics. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. Everyone's gonna die. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know this was a weirder one because I was just kind of having fun with this little side quest, this little standard quest. Not standard quest, this little hero quest. And the next one we're probably gonna be going on to do another one as well. We're gonna try and get as much of these done as possible to rank up all these little things. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.